Hey, good morning. What's up, everybody? So when the imagination strikes, you got to move on it. Luckily, I had a whiteboard to use this morning. So Economic Ninja, next time I'll grab a cardboard box. Seriously though, Economic Ninja and Rich Dad both encouraged today's thought. And it's about entrepreneurship versus employment. Okay? And what I'm saying here is there's a whole host of challenges, pros and cons, that revolve around the typical employment and the employment mindset. Some of those, and I'm going to go through them now. Some of those are the pros: is it's perceived to be stable, it's fulfilling, person enjoys the work, they've got a steady income until it's not. It's especially in the nurturing services, the likes of nursing and school teaching and the like. Typically set amount of time that you spend every day doing the job to get the pay, and then you get the benefits as well. But on the other side of the coin, with respect to employment, it's about the hidden tax of inflation and the decrease in the purchasing power of what our dollar is buying us day over day, week over week, month over month, and like we're going to see in the years ahead, year over year. Additionally, you're kind of enslaved to that job. If you don't have any other alternative sources of income coming in, you don't have the optionality or the autonomy that you might want otherwise. And we'll go over that definition in a webinar at a later date. Also, there's lots of competition for jobs today, which means when the labor supply is high, the price an employer is going to pay for that labor therefore falls. Think about it. Again, got tax liability with jobs too. You don't have the advantages of write-offs with a job that you do with owning businesses. And then you lose out on the time that you could be focusing on the current opportunity, especially in a household with two people working. One of those folks isn't focused on the household management, as well as they're not focused on keeping the income that's coming in. And I drew these little buckets down here. This is my milk jug analogy. So with an employment, single job employment, or even a dual employment, you've got water coming in, probably not a whole lot, or milk coming in, probably not a whole lot, but you got a whole lot of outflow, holes in the bucket, and therefore you can never get that level in the bucket full or in the jug up higher. So therefore, if you lose your job, the cash drains out, and then you're in trouble. On the other hand, if you've got multiple sources of income, and you've got, heck, even if you got the same amount of expenses down here, but if you're able to focus on your household management and shore up expenses, to still go for an abundance mindset, but do it smartly, well, then you're always going to be happy and have the optionality that you're looking for. So my point behind this video today is, why not do both? It's the idea of entrepreneurship. I claim that the best employers out there encourage their employees to have side gigs. A number of things it's going to do for the employer, right? The imagination and the fulfillment that employee is bringing to that work is going to increase the productivity of that business and most likely generate more cash flow, right? Not only that, the employer doesn't have the full burden of ensuring that they can take care of their people by giving them jobs, because employers, their hands a lot of time are tied, especially when we've got these macroeconomic forces at play that they're just trying to survive, to keep their own family taken care of first, and then the business, and then the employees that support that business. And yeah, they're all tied together. They all make each other work. But at the end of the day, we're all going to look out for number one, especially when it comes to food in the house and the lights on. So what do you think? Is entrepreneurship for you, or are you going to continue fighting for the jobs that appear to be available but that are low paying? Or are you going to go all in on entrepreneurship and try to crush it with a roll of the dice, or are you going to do both? I think a combination of both is the best option for a happy employee, happy employer, a happy family, and a happy life. All right then, thanks for joining me today. To your liberty, heck yeah, we'll see you in the circle.